Hi guys, and welcome to another base tutorial, and today we're building the Tardis. So let's see how we do this. So what you want to do is build as tall as you can and then bring it down a couple of levels. You'll understand why once we get some infrastructure built, and of course that's what we're going to start with. So we'll try and center up a block here as best we can. And this will be our main lodestone where we build everything from. And we'll take it 5 out either side. Like so. 3, 4, 5. And then we work our way around. And just be careful to make sure you're straight along with the base. You don't want to have one side veering in towards that circular structure. Just give yourself enough room to build out. Yeah, this will do it. And this is our base for the Tardis itself. Yeah, I'll start this bit. Delete these to free up that precious build space. And you'll see now in a second why we're doing that. I'll add a building here. We'll pop up and we'll start building up through the corners. And we'll just fast forward here with our timey-wimey stuff. Just show you how it's done. And yeah, it always helps if a building above you when you're building infrastructure straight up. It can be a bit of a nightmare to do it if you're facing straight on. And there we go, we're up at the top. And you're going to want to just check and make sure that you're not above the build space, because you will need to build a bit taller. No, we're not. Okay. Now, change your colour to blue and start building around, as you've seen. And bring it up to meet us. The 4 corners of our Tardis are coming into shape now. And change to blue as early as possible, because it will save you a lot of time trying to colour it in from the ground once it's completed. But maybe you want a pink Tardis, maybe you want a yellow Tardis. I don't know, you can build what you want. I don't judge. So yeah, we'll build this around now. We can meet up. We've left an extra bit on top here, but you'll see why. Just leave that right there. And it comes on very handy once you've done it. Fill in the walls. This is the most tedious part of the whole build, is filling in these walls. But once you get a method down, it's pretty quick. But as you see, it can be a little fidgety. I'll just finish this off to show you the basic methods, and then we'll skip forward. So you see what I mean. Tedious. But it'll be worth it in the end, I promise. And yeah, we'll just skip forward until we've got all the walls done, I think. We'll start on the roof. Extra one. Now your Tardis is starting to take full shape. Once you've got one wall built, you'll find the rest will go up pretty quick. And that is 1. And then you just fill out the rest of them. And you can see where our center console for our control room for the TARDIS is going to be in that dome at the top there. And why we needed a little extra space on the top for the roof of the main structure. And then we'll fill out the walls. Ta-da! You can see it already looks pretty impressive. Now we'll start with the roof, which will fill in. You don't really need to fill this whole part in. I'm just doing it because I'd started it while building and realised I didn't need it afterwards, which I should have learned from my first build of the TARDIS. Or the second for that matter. This is my third now. But I'm flying through this one. The first couple took a couple of hours to build. Once you learn the methods and you find your own little tricks while building, it'll speed things up for you immensely. You can have more fun with it. If you haven't seen any of our previous random builds, check them out on our YouTube channel. There's some crazy ones and we've got some even bigger ones coming up soon. We'll start with the main lip at the top of the roof. And you will find bricks like this that just refuse, they'll just flat out refuse to sit where you want. And I don't know if that's a glitch or if it's something in the way they've been placed. But you'll find it happens. But there's always ways around it. Let's finish off the top of this roof. I'm going to leave a gap here. And we want to enter inside. There we go. I will build up again. Across. And up a level. In hindsight, we didn't need that first row of blue bricks building up. We just needed one to give us a level and save some of that precious space. This base overall I think gets to about 90% build capacity. But I had a bit of wastage in the inside, as you see with this whole level in here. And it's really starting to take shape now. We'll just save some of this build space and take some of these away, I think. Yeah. There's nothing worse than building a giant base and then realising before you finish it that you've only got 4% build space left and you have to sacrifice so much. It's one thing I really hope that is increased in the update is PlayStation 4 build limit. It'd make my job much easier. Not that I'm one for speculation, I'm trying to keep my hype in check as most of us are, but it's tough. Especially with that new ARG picture. Can't wait for that ship. And now we'll find our center spot on the roof here. Change the block color to white. And our TARDIS is almost complete. The outer structure at least. And it's coming together nicely. And just take away these. We don't need them anymore. Take away some more of those and clean up some more build space. Close you off and boop. There we go, our main structure is complete. It's mighty impressive. It reminds me of Stranzalore. Maybe it'll just keep growing. Maybe it's just TARDISes the whole way down. Now we'll do some decoration. And the windows. I think I'll add another one on either side. Hey. Now we'll add these bricks out and you'll see why. Fly up here. Go to Lights. It's just much easier to have these bricks here to place the lights rather than try it from ground level. It's next to impossible to keep them straight when you're not straight on with them. Alright, this side. I just find this is a much easier method to using the lights to spell stuff is to do all the straight ones first and then turn it and do the next. It just makes it quicker, saves some time. That might be a bit close to the sea. Cut away. Don't be afraid to delete things as well. This base is for you mostly. It's just for you, so you can build it any way you want. Don't be afraid to try new things and experiment. If it goes wrong, you can always go back. I suppose that's a lesson for life as well. Unless you're talking about skydiving, if that goes wrong, you can't really go back. And there we go. Let's see how it looks. Police. And add some more bricks. And just the same technique again. Bit higher. Almost done now on the outside decoration. And we'll get to the fun part inside. Designing your desktop. And just the X to do the X's are I hate it. I hate you're writing X's with the light bulbs, and I've actually done it more than you would expect someone to do in this game. I've built a lot of bases. I find this is the easiest method to use. It's easy tilting and keeping things straight. There we go. A couple of decals. Boop. Boop. There we go. Yeah, there's our outer structure. Looking majestic as feck. Now we'll just colour in the other darker parts of the door. Just use the bricks and count your way down. Just keep yourself straight if it is night time like now. Just keep things lined up for you. We have another line. As you can see, it can be a bit awkward to see what you're looking for, but it highlights the brick for you, which is pretty easy. There we go. Ta-da! The Tardis. They're so impressive looking from a distance. Couple of them wedges in the slot. Let's head up and inside. Start my favorite part of the build. The desktop. Remove all bricks. Find yourself a little hollow door. Excuse me. And I usually add myself a little ramp here just so it's easier to land on when you enter the base. Let's get decorating. So for your desktop you want to start off with tables for the center console. This is a little trick I learned when I was building my observatory base in random builds. It looks really cool and I haven't seen many other people use it. So you want to set a table here and one a bit further back. You'll see why now in a second. You want to center up as much as you can, or as much as you want. It's either way. That's good. And you want to build up, keep it in the center as possible. Look. So it gets trickier. And you could use either tables or anything really that stacks on top of itself to make your center console like this. Get rid of these, we don't need them. Now we find our screens. And you'll find that you'll be able to put some of these decorations on the gaps that look like they shouldn't be placed there. But it comes in very handy for a Tardis desktop. Work our way around. And as I say, inside the Tardis, it's completely personal choice. What colour scheme you want to have, what way you want it. You could have the spinny things, you could have the lights. Anything at all really. You could build a giant fez hat to sit on top if you wanted. Just add these on here. I think the great thing about No Man's Sky creative mode is you can just build and explore to your heart's content. Granted, you don't get the Atlas stations or black holes or anything like that, but if you're like me and you just like building, just spend a day playing in creative mode instead of normal, and it's just relaxing. What would a Doctor's Tardis be without spinny things? They control the timey-wiminess of it all. Come on. Green. And if you do decide to build your own Tardis, share it with me. My information will be up at the end of the video. I love seeing other people's bases and getting inspiration from them, or them getting inspiration from mine. It's all cool. We're lucky enough to have a great community now of players, YouTubers, streamers, Redditors. Everyone's just super cool and super friendly. And it's great to have. It's just, I don't think I've ever experienced this with a type of gaming community before. The camaraderie and just everyone keeping each other's hype in check, etc. It's great to be a part of it, especially coming up to the anniversary. I didn't like how that looked, so we'll just center it up on here. And our inner decoration is almost complete. As close as we'll get it for now. I add some doors to give it some depth, make it look like a TARDIS. Boom, boom, and I'm just going for blue and orange in the colour scheme. I'm playing white, you can choose your own of course. And we fit 2 tables in here. We want. That one. Boop. No, we'll stick with the other blue, I think. And then you can just go nuts with the decoration then. Screens and buttons and worldly things. It all adds to the effect. I like me a cluttered up TARDIS. It looks busy. Some screens. There we go. Now our decoration is almost complete, folks. And I hope now people will build their own TARDISes. Or their own more random builds. And share them. There's a plethora of players out there just waiting to see other people's content. Everyone's always super nice about it too. There we go. And I quite like how this turned out, if I don't say so myself. And I think a couple more spinny things maybe, and a chair. There's always just a random chair sitting about the TARDIS. And unfortunately we won't have room to build the swimming pool or the library today. But maybe next time, maybe next time. A couple more spinny things to finish her off. The doctor loves spinny things. Oh, the random chair's got me away. There we go. As you see, we do have a bit of build space left. You could add in terminals and stuff below here if you wanted. And there's our desktop. I like how it turned out. Yeah, let me know what you think of it in either YouTube or Twitter or whatever. My information will be up now. And there we have it, folks. The TARDIS base. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I had building it. And give me some suggestions of what you want to learn how to build next. Another random build this week. Number 12. Thanks for watching, folks. See you later. Thanks for watching, folks. See you again soon. Woo!